Night shift did it? Night shift did it. I promise. We're just gonna leave that alone and forget the horrors of last episode. We're gonna jump to the harbor. What's up, guys? This is Heis, and yeah, we're back at Derail Valley again, playing our career simulator playthrough. We're almost there to unlocking everything, although the amount of debt we must have just incurred. Incurred at the same time. New word. Welcome. For John Doe. Yeah, this is not good. Not good. Yeah, so $500,000 to pay. We don't have that. And last I heard, John Doe's gonna come after my GTO if I don't pay. He might find it strange that it's not parked at my home, but that's fine. We're just gonna bin all these, and that'll get rid of all the cars, and that should clean up the mess. And before we do anything, like, let's see what motive power options we have today. Perhaps today we shall have a DE6 in the roundhouse, or perhaps there will be another SDNS 282. We will just have to see. Let's take a look-see here. ES&D T, all right. New flavor. And an ES&D. Oh, and, sir, you can't park there. Right, the DH4 that we yeeted off the turntable. So we have 2 steam engines. We could try 2. He said, knowing that it's a bad idea. What do we think, viewers? Someday we will experience the DE6 and the Slug. But it is not this day! Yeah. Okay, well, I guess let's go see what tonnage we have available to us here. What kind of gerbs. Oh, that's heavy. Steel mill stuff. I don't want to shunt. Poof. Oh, that's a long train. That's a MacGuffin. Huh. Oh, it's shunting. Go away. Okay, machine factory. City Southwest, machine factory, food factory, steel. We got 3 jobs to the steel mill. That's the run to do. And all said and done, that's like about the right way to train. All right, 78, 27, 97, 78, 27, 97. Let's go find those. Who wants to take what bets on what yard they're in this time? Will we be blessed with all the cars in the yard again? I think not. Let's see. So it's a bunch of the, Splody Argon boys. It might be 2 of those 3 cuts there. I'm not sure. Oh, there's 4 of those cuts in here. Okay. Since when did they have pipes as a load? I don't remember seeing that. Pipes! I don't remember these as a load. Can we go crawl down the pipes like it's Emperor of the North and I'm a hobo? I guess not. Okay, the 27. Well, lucky first guess. And then the 57. That's not one. We need the 97 and the 78. 99. All right, are we going to get lucky? 97! Okay, so the 97 and the 27 are both in the E yard. So we'll put those together, and then the scrap. The scrap we should go get first for the sake of weight distribution. I don't think stringlining happens in Derail Valley. I don't think they have that simulated. Stringline derailment when you're going around a curve, and then the cars just kind of funk to the inside because the lateral force is so high. Usually because you've got a lot of force on one end and a lot of weight on the other, with not a lot of weight in the middle. So we'll put we'll be good kids, and we'll put those there, and we'll put those there. But we gotta find, where are these scrap cars? Not the ones on the hill that are derailed, but the ones full of scrap. Not the scrapped cars. There goes my F key. It's fine. It's fine. Look, a truck. We do not like truck. We like train. Where? We just went through all the yards. Did I miss it? 78. Deliver scrap metal. What is it? Is it? Oh, you know those gondolas right there? Those ones? We know from these episodes of Derail Valley that I'm very observant because I'm like, we could waste 10 minutes to find the cat while I'm stepping on a cat in a previous episode. Although, to my credit, I'm blind as a bat still, and I could not tell that I stepped on the cat even when I watched the video, so. That looks like scrap. I thought it was more cars than that. Nope, there it be. 78. All right. Well, we'll line ourselves into that, and then we'll pick up the 2 Splody boys and get on out of here. And we'll see if I can manage 2 Splody steam locomotives. It looks like we're basically lined up to it as well. And it's gonna be in the dark. Derail Valley is a horror game. My flashlight's almost dead, but it is still charging. There's still enough sunlight hitting it, so I'm gonna just hold it out while we run over to the roundhouse. Maybe I should just chuck it somewhere. Well, then it'll despawn. I do that. I bet you it still charges when you're in the roundhouse. That sounds like a bit of an obnoxious, stupid thing to program, whether or not you're in a building, whether or not it charges via solar or not. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Uh-huh. So just just like that. Pow, right there. Okay. I guess we'll put ES&D in the lead, I guess. It's the more modern one. Road engine, or helper engine, and then the road engine will be the ES&D one. Yeah, and we're gonna continue using the normal shovel rather than the expert shovel for this adventure because that just makes sense. Keep filling the coal in the hole. Get the loud, annoying thing turned on. And then get the lubricator on. And where's the air pump? Oh, there it is. You'd think I'd remember. That guy right there. Such a goofy place to have a compressor. Who'd want to maintain that right there? The US Army, apparently, because I've gotten this wrong on several episodes now. I always say it, the people ask on streams or people ask in comments, like, what kind of locomotive is the S282? And it's actually a pretty good representation of a USATC S200. I was only familiar with the S160s and the, oh goodness. Turn the table! Table the turn! The S160 and the or not the S060, the S100, which is what the S060 is. Oh, right. That one. We left the tender brake on purpose. Promise. All right, get this puppy out on the table. And then we'll get it out kind of on the ready track area ahead of the roundhouse. Assuming that we didn't just ES&D. God, we still have so much more space. Are we on the turntable? Almost. That's a scary look. You normally have someone telling you when to stop. Apparently the multiplayer mod works. So I'll have to try that. Oh god, the other backwards. Tunk. There we go. That charged a whole bunch, didn't it? Summon a caboose, Heist! You could put it in the caboose! Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right, I could. That might be worthy of doing. but it's going to cut into our not profit. We're just going to leave that DH4 just like that. It's a nice piece of modern art here in the harbor. Which means I can only shudder to think of what we will come across on the alignment to the steel mill. That's, that's probably not going to be great. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. We'll just go forth at full track speed like we're running from something. Anyways. Dunk. Let's see. Get the loud annoying thing on. And then the pumpy thing. And then the lubey thing. You need all three. The loud annoying thing, the pumpy thing, and the lubey thing. Don't you know? We actually just recently got a new loud annoying thing for one of the engines at the museum. Well, not new, but reconditioned. Totally rebuilt. By Backshop Enterprises. They're a company that specializes in railroad steam locomotive appliances and stuff. They're actually right here in Denver, just down the road from the museum. And the guy that runs it, Bernie, is a sweetheart, wonderful human. Does really nice work too. So we had a bunch of dynamos all kind of die at the same time, basically, or like be on the brink of death rather. And he just came back and gave us the completed rebuild that we got done by him. And it was the most bizarre thing in the whole world to go into the cab and fire up the dynamo, and it was just quiet. Like, it wasn't quiet, like, not there at all, but so much quieter than it normally is. And then when you load the headlight up, it's like, rather than taking forever to load up and do the thing when you get the headlight selected, it sat there and just went bunk and like immediately loaded and did what it needed to do. So it's like, oh my god, this is what it's like to have nice things. Holy crap! We've been spoiled with that. So it sounds like we're gonna get some more dynamos rebuilt in the near future, so that we're not worried about flickering lights anymore. Oh god, if it's nighttime and I'm double heading, I'm just gonna have to carry my lantern with me to check water levels. It's just gonna have to be what it is. And you need to stop popping. You need to shut up. You're full of water, and you're not going anywhere. And you need to keep going. Just go compress the joint. Alright, in between, yep. Dunk. Got it. Okay, we'll tie all the air together. Put this brake stand in lap, which I still don't know if it does the right thing. We'll find out. Did this one just pop? No, that one's popping again with no bloody coal left in it. Normally you'd switch with one engine, but we got both the engines right here, right now, so. We can just run around with an engine on the head end, right? We'll just shut you down. And fill you with more water. Shut up. Cease. Desist. You're being as annoying as 491. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we're actually dealing with an interesting phenomena with 491 these days. She runs at reduced pressure from her designed pressure originally, because her boiler was designed a long time ago, 1902. And back in the day, boiler safety... Stop with the safety valves! Not that safety. Boiler safety regulations stated that you needed to have an aggregate safety factor of 4. Which means that you basically figure out whatever pressure you want the boiler to run at, and then it has to be safe for 4 times that pressure. It can't yield. No part of it can plastically deform, permanently deform if you do that. If you bring it over to, 4 times the pressure. So a boiler that's designed to run on, 14 bar like this one, oh goodness, 14 is a hard number to multiply by 4. in my head. 28, 56. Yeah, 56, right? 56 bar would be the factor of safety calc for this boiler. So you'd have to make sure that it was safe for 56 bar to operate it at 14, right? But on average, an aggregate safety factor, which means that maybe you had a weird radius here in the throat sheet. Yeah, like that. Maybe you have one of those, and you can't get the geometry any better. Okay, well, if it's 3.7 there and it's 4.3 somewhere else, that'll just work. That'll be fine. And that was the old law, and that's the way that 491's boiler got designed, and that's what she was certified under when she ran for the railroad, ran her whole service life that way. Obviously, she got many upgrades and new boiler sheets and things over the years. She was in service for a long time, 1928 to 1963. But yeah, it's interesting now with the new law. They realized that using an average safety factor did not make a heck of a lot of sense. And so you have to have a minimum safety factor of 4. So everywhere has to meet that. And a couple places in 491's boiler don't meet that. So she runs at 175 PSI right now, which is less than 200, what she was designed for, right? And the reason I say that we suffer the same problem with the safety blowing all the time is that the higher the pressure is, as if on cue, the higher the pressure is, the harder it is to generate that steam. The steam is compressing more, literally. The specific volume of steam is going down. You can fit more steam in the space, but you still have to have pretty wicked heat transfer between the firebox sheets, and then subsequently the water for it to keep up and do the thing. And I gotta throw a switch. Ah! There we go. I almost lined myself all the way in. Almost. Anyway, yeah. So thoughts, brain things. Yeah, the safety valve, that one. Thank you for reminding me, Train. Also, shut up, cease, desist, stop, I beg you, no more. You're wasting the pressures. The pressures. Sorry about the accidental golem. Anyway, yeah. So it's harder to generate that pressure the higher and higher you go, which means that the lower and lower the pressure is, the easier it is to generate. And the amount of heating surface, just keeping the grates in the firebox covered in the 491, is like very, very challenging to keep the engine quiet, because it was designed to compress another, 12.5% more, 25 more PSI than it does. And so she likes to pop the safety unless you've got a very ratty looking fire in there, which is a little bit frustrating. Compounding the problem is that we just got a water softener installed in our water tower at the museum, which is really cool and really good for the boilers, because we get well water that's pumped up to the tower, and it's decently hard water. It's got a lot of stuff in it. And so the softener gets rid of that, takes care of a lot of that stuff, which means that less junk's gonna boil off in the boiler. Less junk boiling off means less scale, means more efficiency, which means better heat transfer and better thermal conductivity and all sorts of fun stuff like that. Oh, good God. Brake valve, brake valve, brake valve, brake valve! Thanks, game. Thanks for that. Nobody liked that. That was a ouch of all time. It's like, let me click on the thing. Hitboxes, man, how they work. All right. How's the tender? Tender's fine. How's the scrap? It's mostly fine. It was just very loud. That's thankfully our brake right there. This one's in lap. Great. Okay. Shut up, you. Just go. And this guy's still got his cylinder cocks open. Cool. Help your friend. Chill. Anyway, yeah, so the water softener, less stuff boiling off, less stuff being in the boiler. That sounded a little wet. It shouldn't be, but it did. God, you can tell that these are heavy cars. Anyway, less junk being in the water, less stuff boils off. And it also does a really good job with the treatment that we're using as a wombo combo to break up the stuff that's already on the inside of the boiler, which means that we're getting better heat transfer, which means that the already annoying safety is getting even more annoying. So we deal with it on the real train, and here we are in Derail Valley, and things won't shut up. It's fine. Come on. I said I wasn't going to switch with 2 of these, and then I started anyway. Where's our next job? I think it's that one. I didn't tell myself what tracks they'd be on. I think it's this one. No, it's not. 97 and 27 are the ones we're looking for. And this is 27, right? Yeah, okay. So we can go to this track next. And then the other one's the far one over there. That's right. That's right. We'll do that. I'm just gonna pop the air as soon as it gets to the switch. Assuming we can click on an angle cock this time. It's very challenging last time for whatever reason. There's only a 0.5% spicy dunk though. Stay open. Okay, cool. I'm excited to play this game not in realistic mode at some point. Everyone's been enjoying the quality of life and playing lots of Derail Valley, and I'm sitting over here like, this is career mode. It's pain. Oh, also it's dark in the cab, in case you didn't know. No cab light. Just bringing the lantern everywhere. Come on, you can pull this. I believe in you. How are you doing? Full of water, still obnoxiously full of pressure, barely any fire in there. You are 491 today, apparently. What locomotive number is it, actually? 763 is the tender, and 97 the locomotive. What about this one? 71. Okay. Just get a little speed. That's enough speed to be stupid with. Now we'll run across the top of these scrap guns, ride the buffer of this last one, and hopefully not have the same angle cock problem that we've had twice now. I see nothing going wrong in this whole process. Right, like getting run over by the train. Didn't think that was gonna happen, did ya? Okay, take 2. There we go. All right, wait till we see the white of its eyes. The white of its hazard placard. The yellow of its hazard placard. Yeah, when it's bigger than the little thingy. There's a red thingy. It's coming towards the green thingy. I think we're the green thingy. Name that film. Dunk. All right. No, 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 no. Why? Why are your handbrakes garbage? Why you do this? I guess I just hit it with like 700 tons of scrap. So that's reasonable. But why? You're going against my desires. Shove! Shove! Do! Do the do! Come on! Dunk. There we go. Big chuff. Big chuff. Got this, friendo. Let's go dunk back there, shall we? And everything was shrieking. Okay, tie that. Air hose. Tink, tink. Look, it was even a close break again. You love to see it. All right. Let's go see about moving the head end here. I'm still just smoking out the universe. It's fine. So there is fire in there. Some. There's not much water in there, though. Get some of that going. How's this one? This one's just sitting idle. Still vaguely fire, apparently. You can see the floor of the firebox. Okay, it is this job, right? We're gonna double check. It's like being a paranoid carpenter. Measure 37,000 times, cut once. Look, they're even gonna be in the order that they're gonna be in. You love to see it. All right. Oh God. Big violent chefs up there. Lots of cinders. We don't like that. Gonna burn down the countryside. Oh goodness. Yeah, we have to go all the way over, don't we? So we gotta open the switches all the way, or we'll wreck the gosh darn train. We'll wreck the gosh darn train anyway! We're on movie quotes today, apparently. Although that one was paraphrased because YouTube and words. The words written on the side of my tenders. They can be on the side of the tenders in the video, that's fine, but God help you if I say it. Of course, I do try to actually keep all of the content that I actually post that are just straight videos family friendly. I do swear like a sailor, especially if you watch my live streams. That's just who I am as a person. I worked for the railroad for several years. Been in railroad things for a decade. It just comes with the territory. I can't help it. But I can try and be good when I'm on camera. I do also know that I know that there are some young children that do watch. Namely, my coworker Jeff's son Teddy. Teddy, if you're out there, hi Teddy. Indoctrinating the next generation already by having him watch me do silly things on the internet. It's not the path that I expected I was going to take in life, but here we are. Rock you like a hurricane. Now it's song lyrics. Okay, almost there. One more car, one more car. Oh, come on. Dump the brake pipe. And now we break the F key off of my keyboard. Sorry, that was as high as I could go today. And the train didn't even stop. How rude. Oh God, the water's been on this whole time. Well, this one's full. With real locomotives, you can get to a point where you can fill the boiler all the way, and then the injector breaks. It won't actually put any more water in it. It doesn't like break, as in it no longer functions entirely. It breaks it in that it stops putting water in, and then it dumps it out of the overflow and makes a big violent spew of steam. I guess the operative move is we just leave like a cute little throttle on so that we can inevitably compress the joint after we dunk hazmat into hazmat at, you know, 6 km/h here in the yard. I ain't doing yard speed, I'm gonna highball. Still on movie quotes and other news. Okay. So this car's got a little platform that I can ride. For the sake of your viewing pleasure, I just trimmed that bit out, but I've been doing basically this speed the entire time. I apparently perfectly set the throttle to just... mwah, chef's kiss the joint. Oh. Remember how I keep saying to not do the air first? Will he ever learn? How many times are we gonna teach you this lesson, old man? Where's the bleeder valve? Where's the bleeder valve? There it is. Go. Are you all going? Can we get bleeder valves on both sides of the cars, please? like, what kind of crouch minigame do I have to play to do this? Okay. Oh, does it just not have the huevos to shove through that with that amount of... Come on! Come on, train! Help a brother out! Don't make me run back there again. Don't make me do... Oh, okay. Playing this game in hard mode really can be the infuriating mode version. Good heavens. She's just sitting here like, I'm giving her all she's got, Captain! Still full of water. Fire's dead. To be fair, the pressure has come down because I let the fire die, but... Beans! Shove! Do the doof-doof sound. And this one we should probably light pack off as well. Do I just keep it on that hard? I think I'm going to. Compress the joint. Listen for the shrieking brakes. There you will find the joint that you need to hook up. There they be. What did we learn, kids? Hook and loop first. Air brake second. Pow. Okay. Do we get this roving equipment show started and then go try and get the jobs? Did I seriously just not untie that handbrake? I seriously just, like, let the shrieking happen and just kept walking. The yard was nice and put all the handbrakes on the same side this time. We got lucky with the RNG. And I still forgot to... Okay, life's hard. Alright. Shush. Stop. Stop it. Okay. Coal hole, coal hole, coal hole. I'm gonna do that. How's the water? Full. Okay. How are you? Water almost full. Give it a quick bump there. Open the damper. Open all the dampers. Oh, that's not the right quote. Shut all the dampers. Shut them. Still on movie quotes. That one's in the more obscure, but in terms of quotes, in terms of movie, it's the greatest film of 1997. All right, sand on. Train's doing things. The out-of-sync exhaust beats of two husky little haulers. Or even 282s. I still need to do a reaction video to Last of the Giants, don't I? Okay. Tunk. 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 Alright. A beautiful image in the night sky as we burn it down with 2 steam locomotives. You love to see it. God, you're going fast already. This is a lot of tonnage, or a lot of power for this tonnage, I want to say. We'll have to do some math here in a second. At least on flat ground, that's for sure. Alright, I'm in the helper now. And we're getting up to speed, so I'm just gonna let the road engine do all the work and fall asleep at the wheel up here. Sounding like no engineer I've ever heard of. Nope, definitely not. Get some water going in this guy. Oh, wait, this one's still shoving. Quit it! Whistle! No more speed! It's too much speeds. Let us not derail before we get out the yard. Whistle's like, I heard you quote Shaq earlier. I ain't going yard speed. I'm gonna highball. Apparently so. All right, 50. Here comes the hill. Here comes the blockade. Oh, cylinder cocks. All right, we're gonna let the helper engine do all the work, and then just kind of modulate speed with the road engine. Water is still plumb full on this guy. The other one's popping off. Water is great on this guy. Okay. Plenty of coal, too. They're both popping their safeties. It's fine. This is going to be efficient running. Hey, like, I'm pretty sure 4 people are supposed to be operating this much steam power, not 1. And give it a little bit more reverser, eat up a little more steam, get us a little bit more speed and power. There we go. I love the in-sync and out-of-sync exhausts. This is fun. We said we were going to do tonnage math. So this train is actually... Oh, we're slipping a little bit on the lead engine. We're making the hill just fine, but we are slowing down a little bit. You need water. Which means we'll check you. You also need water. Okay. We will do the tonnage math just as soon as I can leave one of these things alone for 4 seconds. All right. We're going to leave this one alone for a second. All right. Oh, we don't have a light to do it by. 696 tons. 231 tons. 140 tons. So that's vaguely 1,100 tons-ish? Maybe 1,200? If my back of the napkin's bad. Okay, plenty of water there. Plenty of speed. And plenty of water, and also plenty of speed. We're gonna let the road engine take the wheel, or the helper engine. Sorry, the front engine in a doubleheader is the helper, and then this is the road engine. So usually they would set things up in such a way that the train is designated by this engine, then you just add an engine on the front. Get back in the cab before you die. No, I don't think I will. Help a little bit. Generally, it's like best practice to have both the engines doing equal share of the work. Although if you have to do any variety of non-balanced work, it's best to have the engine in front do more work so that you keep everything in tension. You're sort of trying to stay out of the rear engine's way in some ways. Although certainly it can fall apart both ways in practice, so. What was that sound? That was a weird sound. I don't know what that sound was. Sound of me running probably too fast through here, so I'm gonna shut off. How's this engine? Good. Seems like we're keeping up with our water demand there, and it looks like it needs a little more coal. We are working it harder after all. 50 should be fine. We've proven we can go around that 140 curve very fast. rolling coal back here. It's also full of water now. We could be doing 70, but we're not going to push it right now. And then the interesting thing, will the light of the fire help us read this? Yes. The interesting thing will come around this section. This is where I derailed last episode with the triple header. And we're kind of in Heresville right now. So that's going to be interesting. This guy's ready to help. And how are you doing, friendo? Let's see. Needs more water. That's for sure. Get that wide open. We'll hook it up a little bit. We got about the speed we want anyway for the coming curve, which is probably that sound outside right now. So it would seem. Yep, this is the curve. And then we're going to be able to give it the beans out the tunnel, basically. It's still going to be on a bit of a grade. Water's better now. Trim it back. Give it a little more power, a little more coal. And now we'll go help from the rear engine and actually do something with it. Yeah, I don't know if 1,100, 1,200 tons might have been too much? Or might not have been too much for one engine? I'm not sure, but we might as well waste more money trying to make money, right? That's how this works. It's the railroad. The sound in the tunnel's so fun. Just crack that. Full boring into the abyss. Whistle agrees. We got places to be. And water to add. Getting some speed on it now. Get me out of this. No, still good on this one. It's a little spicy through here. That's fine. It's fine, and I'm not seeing a disemboweled locomotive anywhere ahead of us. How fast are we going? 70, says the whistle. I think we managed to successfully yeet all of the locomotives elsewhere. That's quite fast enough, thanks, I think. Come on. Okay, now we're on the reverse curve here. So this is where the speed really happens. So beans, all of the beans, and we need more water and more coal. I'm just trusting that I'm not over speed. I have not seen a speed sign in a hot minute. What are you warning me of, Whistle? We have things. We just don't have fuel. We have water. Okay, there's a speed sign. There's the 120, and it's going to go down. I don't know what we're doing. We're doing about 90, which with 2 steam engines is plenty fast. There's a 90 right there. Okay, I'm going to shut off. I think we've had our speed adventure for the episode here. I fully expect safety valves to pop. Okay, the other brake valve is in lap. Get me in the tender, please! You hitboxes. Or not the tender. The cab. That one. There's an 80. We're doing 90. Okay, start taking an application. Brake pipe's doing a thing. Does it feel like we're slowing down? Yes, it does. Okay. I think it's just when you mix self-lapping and non-self-lapping that the brake pipe in this game makes no sense. That's one thing that this game did not figure out that I think Railroader even figured out. Despite Railroader's Bluetooth stands being brake stands. Despite their brake stands being Bluetooth, with no piping or anything, you could see where the cutout valve would be on this brake stand, and it's not there in Derail Valley, nor is it implemented in the software. Which is a bummer, because it would be really nice if you could cut out air so that you could actually run stupid, dumb combinations of locomotives and not have to worry about the air not making any sense whatsoever. So, I don't know. Alt Future have made a lot of fantastic changes to this game throughout the years. They're probably the best group of train game devs out there. I mean, my own biases aside, that I can see. We'll have to wait and see what the Railroader folks do. They haven't had any time to prove what they were going to do other than release the game. So hopefully they will hold up to the standard that Alt Future has. We'll just have to see. Time will tell and all that jazz. I don't even know where these cars are going. All right, let's see. The B3. Cool, and then these are probably going to be annoying and like go to the A or something. No, they're going to the B3. That's the last cut of cars is going to the A6. I'm gonna go cut away from those cars now. That seems like a stupid thing to do, right? Let me slow this thing down pretty good. Let it charge up, and then we're gonna run back along the top of the train here in the darkness. We're gonna find the joint between jobs, which I don't know if we can find. It's the last 4 cars. Yeah, last 4 cars, and we'll pull the pin basically already. So this is this joint right here. Oh my goodness, this is just not advisable in any way, shape, or form. We do that, pop that, pow. We'll get those a little break. Jump to these ones. And then, oh god, we gotta be in the head end right now. We gotta be at the head end right now. Right now. Please. F key, don't fail me now. Get me in the train. Get me to the yard. Hell with the train. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna just jump and get hit by the train. Okay, well, this is not an acceptable. I mean, it is an alternative. The headlight bulb went out. It's the Polar Express. I had to change the headlight on the fly, okay? That's why I'm up here. I promise. Okay, we don't have much recourse because we can't really slow down. Are we gonna derail on those switches? I don't know how fast we're going. I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, that's not gonna derail. Okay, when it passes me here, I gotta line this switch and I gotta pop the air on the train. Oh god, goodness. I might have to ride the train actually. Otherwise it's gonna go away. Air. Okay, that's popped. And then we line this switch, and then the other cut of cars, which is somewhere over there, will eventually roll. Oh my god, that train, it's just going. We dumped you. Where are your brakes? Friend. The train's like, I'm full of scrap. I'm very heavy. It's like, okay, that's understandable. Oh god, now we're in the foul. We're in the foul, and we've got Hazmat racing towards us, presumably. And we're in the foul. We need to back up. We need to clear. 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 And there's potentially no air on those cars anymore. I don't know how the brake valves work in this game for realsies. Okay, back it up. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do something with your life other than spin your wheels, please. Locomotives do not wheel slip with more tonnage on them. Please, it's shouts for the back. Okay, where are those cars? I don't see them. They're probably just gonna end up being stuck on the hill, and I'm gonna feel like a mega stupid idiot. Which, to be fair, is not out of character for me playing this video game. That seems bog standard at this point, actually. Alright, that's plenty of speed. Stop, please. Stop adding speed. The both of you. Oh, you're making watery sounds. You were not sitting that long. Deal with it. Alright. Okay, 3I. Almost there. Almost there. I'm gonna dump that. Bang! That. It really doesn't know what to do about that sometimes, does it? I don't know if those cars are coming. Sand off. Stop the train. Does it have water in it? It has water in it. Shut all the dampers! Shut them! And shut all the dampers! Okay, there we go. And then... Ka-tunk, ka-tunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk. Poop. Okay. So we can leave that there. And then we'll get our one engine out on the main, I guess. We'll have to go in search of those hazmat cars. I should probably go turn in those jobs. You finished those errands? You finished with those errands? Tunk. Oh, oh, that's right. Secure the train? Where's the safety in that? I don't know what's happened to those cars. That little tap of the angle cock must have just set up the air hard. If I had to bet. And then we'll go looking for them, and then we'll find they'll be rolling at us violently fast. I didn't get a report. That was interesting. That was a oh no, I did. It was just there. Okay, no failures on that. $85 done to that one car. All right, not bad. We're part way there to that however many zillion dollars we owe Mr. John Doe. Still don't see those train cars. And our engine is going for a walk by itself and needs to be supervised. Come back! I'm popping my safety. I know, you're very good at it, sweetheart. Quit the slipping. I know I left your reg wide open, and that's not fair. All right, now we run back and go find where those cars are, get them, stash them in the A track. The only other inbound track at the steel mill. I can't remember who pointed that out in one video, but there's only actually the two tracks that cars can be landed at the steel mill. That one, and then that one over there, A whatever it is, 6 inbound, I think. Yes, it is in fact A6 inbound. Well, we've got places to be. What good is a throttle if it can't be opened all the way, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Vern? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay. That are the cars. Is that them up there? I'm gonna keep a keen eye out on the horizon here. Because if they decided to bleed off and roll, which, you know, is good practice with hazmat. Is that them? That's a bush now. It looked like it might have been tank cars, but now it's a bush. Get us a shrubbery! Are those tank cars? Those are tank cars. Better question, are those tank cars moving at us? Yes, it looks like they are. Yes, it looks like they are. Get me in the cab, get me in the cab, get me in the cab. Brakes, 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 brakes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go the other direction right now. Please, dear God, steam engine! Go! Go! Stupid pile of junk. I'm gonna cut you up, you We're selling you for scrap. It didn't break the cars, but it, yep. Oh, I mean it, yeah, it KO'd the load. KO'd that load. And that load. And that one. That one's fine. Dunk. Hey, don't breathe this. Nom 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 nom. Does it? Seems like ill-advised behavior to do that. Well, it's time to throw the keys in the dirt, ladies and gents. Thanks so much for watching. That almost worked. That almost worked right up until it didn't. Anyway. We'll catch y'all next time.